Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin number 1, followed by Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, and then we'll end it with Toncoin at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. Okay, so Bitcoin is one of the very few coins still in a bullish uptrend. How do you tell? Again, we're above the skinny pink line. We're clearly above the skinny pink line. We can even dip a little bit lower and still maintain the bullish trend. If you zoom out to the weekly, you will still see that we are above the close of this weekly. We have formed a hammer over here. We actually got a hammer over here. You see that every time there is a sell-off, right, it gets bought back up. See that? I think this is Sailor. There's a sell-off, it gets bought back up. What do you think is going to happen this week? Could there still be another sell-off? Of course. I suspect even if there were to be a sell-off, we will just push it back up. There will just be buying pressure pushing Bitcoin's price towards the upside. We are not done yet. We still have expectations for BTC to hit 90,000. Right now we're only at 66,000. We have just done the halving, so we might just muck around here for a little bit longer, for a few more weeks before we break towards the upside. Potentially. Again, we're still not entirely sure how this is going to look like exactly, but we're assuming that we'll probably be in this range. You see that? Do you see that? There's always buying pressure. Every time there's a zip down, buying pressure comes in to push the price higher. I think that's Sailor though. Feels to me like Sailor is doing it. Anyway, moving on to be Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum. Here we are for ETH We are... Okay. So I've painted the two scenarios, possibilities, right? Even if you were to drop, this is bullish because we'll be completing a gigantic squeeze for Ethereum against BTC. But at the same time, if we were to start, rallying towards the upside, suddenly you hear wind, you catch wind of gossip of Ethereum ETF being approved, then yeah, you will see it in the charts. But we don't see it yet. There's just nothing on the charts yet. We're still under the skinny pink line, so the trend is still bearish for FBTC, which means that your money would do better to be in BTC rather than ETH. However, for ETH against USD, yeah, I can see three waves. I suspect this could be a three-wave ABC type of a correction. Of course, there could be five waves as well. But we're still above the skinny pink line, so we're gonna proceed with a bullish bias for Ethereum. I suspect we might hit the tippy top here though. Right, we might just zip down here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go back higher. Right, a nice falling channel for ETH, completing it with 5 waves before breaking higher. Yes, no? No. At this point of time, it's still hard to tell. This is not a bearish reversal. If anything, this is a bullish continuation. We're just in a mini correction. So eventually, I would expect Ethereum to hit higher against USD. BNB against BTC. BNB is one of the very few altcoins that's still bullish. If you look at BNB against BTC, we were saying previously that there was a very nice consolidation over here. We're breaking higher. BNB is breaking higher. So yeah, wave 1, wave 2, right? We're in the midst of a wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're expecting a very nice long wave 3 coming on for BNB against BTC, which means that there will be strength coming in for Binance against BTC. BNB against USDT. And this means that BNB should be breaking higher. This whole thing is a very gigantic inverse head and shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders are bullish chart patterns. I feel like we're competing a right shoulder over here. Oh, I can feel the bullishness. It's a very small right shoulder, super tiny right shoulder. So yeah, I still think that we're going to be breaking much higher. How much higher? We've already acquired the targets. Way back on the 25th of March. 1,002 and then 1,005. Approaching $2,000 for BNB. We're only at $600. So I'm anticipating much more upside for BNB. Never fade CZ, yo. Never fade CZ. Moving on would be Solana. Where is this? Here's Solana. Okay, Solana doesn't look that good. Okay, let me tell you why it doesn't look that good. Okay, so if you look over here, there was a very nice falling channel, right? So Sol BTC broke out. And we expected a consolidation and a continuation towards the upside. But it did not happen. What happened instead was we got pulled all the way back down here. This could be the completion of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We could be heading lower. Sure, of course, we could go higher as well. But things don't look good for Sol BTC. Yes, we're above the skinny pink line. Yes, we're still in a bullish trend. Sure, we could go higher, but this means that selling has already started happening for Sol BTC. So, and it's a potential completion of a 5 wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be it. I can't say for sure, but this could really be it for Sol BTC. So, yeah, you want to be very careful because this could be the start of a wave C. Right, A, B coming down for a C. This will be brutal for Sol. So, yeah, bridge caution. I feel that the wheels are already selling off Solana against USD. Yeah, so you can see the first mountain. Now we're looking for the second mountain. Is this going to be a smaller one or is this going to be a bigger one? Is it going to be a higher high? I'm not too sure. Again, we're still above the skinny pink line. Sure, we remain with our bullish bias for Sol USD. Yes, sure, this could be a wave 5. Okay, 1, 2, right? This whole thing is a wave 3. Down 4, we could get another one, wave 5. Just a marginally higher high at around 215 maybe. And after that, we come back lower, right? As Sol BTC comes down for wave C, Sol USD comes down for a wave C as well. Right, so at this point of time, we're still not entirely sure. But it doesn't look good to me. Sure, we could get a higher high, but it doesn't really look good to me. If anything, I will preach caution about going to Sol at this point of time. It's severely overbought, so yeah, preach caution. I will preach caution. The only coin which I feel is quite bullish and has a potential is BNB. Solana, moving on, will be XRP. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. Okay, so XRP has a gigantic head and shoulders. Absolute gigantic left shoulder. Head. Ooh. Boys and girls, this is not good for XRP. This is very bad. We're still under the skinny pink line. So if anything, I will anticipate much more downside for XRP BTC. I think XRP is in trouble. This could be a huge fall. Right now we're at 814. Huge fall. We could go past 100 into double digit for XRP against BTC. We could go down the path of Litecoin. If you look at Litecoin, Litecoin is gone. It just keeps forming new lows, new all-time lows. Every time it rallies, it just goes lower. Rallies, I suspect there's another low. So yeah, XRP is not good for me. XRP is it's just pretty scary. Against USD, it's also very scary. Right? Even when XRP was around here, right above the skinny pink line, we were like, I don't really like it. Yeah, eventually we did slice through. So the bullishness is gone. There's no more bullishness for XRP USD. If anything, we are anticipating XRP to hit under 17 cents, sub 17, so about 16 cents. Right now we have 53 cents. This is still a long way down to 16 cents. So in my opinion, I preach caution about going to XRP at this point of time. Sure, of course, if you see buying pressure going back above the skinny pink line, we go higher, close to these highs, we don't take it out. Yeah, sure, of course. This whole thing could turn into an ascending. Value 1, value 2, value 3, pum, we go higher. Of course, but as it stands, it's bearish. If anything, I'm anticipating the completion of a right shoulder. Left shoulder, hit a right shoulder here. Right now we are rising for the first half of the right shoulder. And then we're coming down for the second half. This will be like in, I don't know, September maybe. So it could be many months in the making. Or many weeks. Again, it can also just drop here. But we are rising, in my opinion, for the first half of the right shoulder. How much higher do I think we could go? The skinny pink line will be a resistance. It will just act as a resistance. Sure, it may just slide through it a little bit. But I would expect something like this. So, yeah, XRP is an absolute no-go for us. No-go. Dogecoin, Doge against BTC. Here we have Doge. Yeah, Doge is a bit scary. Every time it goes above the skinny pink line, it gets pulled back down. Go above, now we're getting pulled back down again. When it goes past the skinny pink line, right, convincingly past it, we always form new lows. Now, we are not convincingly through yet. If we go convincingly through the skinny pink line, I suspect we could be getting new lows as well. You see that? So, yeah, Dogecoin don't look that good to me. Not at this point. Not at this point of time. Doge against USD. Okay, USD is a little bit different. Because USD is above the skinny pink line, we still have our 30 cents target. We are at 16 cents. Could this turn bullish? Yeah, sure. We could do a tap and run, sweep these two, and then bam, we run back up. Still staying above the skinny pink line. Bullish trend still intact. This is against USD. You still have to watch the BDC pair and make sure that things are not turning bearish. So yeah, of course this whole thing will turn into head and shoulders as well, and head lower, but I don't think so. We're above the skinny pink line convincingly. There's still some room here, so we could still drop a little bit, sweep the lows over here, running back up as we head towards 30 cents. I mean, of course, the best case scenario is for Dogecoin to just head back up here, and then we consolidate and continue higher, something like that. So yeah, I'm still bias bullish for Doge USD. Doge BDC, I preach caution, which means that we might see we might see BDC running faster compared to Dogecoin. Something like that could occur. Again, we're not entirely sure, so yeah, again, we push caution. Ton against BDC, BDC, yes, we are bullish. We're above the skinny pink line. Would be nice though if we had a nice consolidation here before continuing for the next phase, right? This whole thing could be just a wave 1. We consolidate a little bit, wave 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof, wave 3 will be awesome for Toncoin, but yeah, we'll take it one step at a time. Ton against USD looks good too. So if you look at Ton against USD, we are clearly above the skinny pink line. The trend has switched really, really bullish. We notice the ascending triangle over here. Value 1, value 2, value 3, bam! And we have two targets. One, $13.50. You could easily just invert it, and you see that this is a descending triangle, right? Mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3, slice through. You see that? Do you see that, boys and girls? Anyway, the volume is already up. See, absolute highest volume ever for Gate USD. So again, I suspect that the whales are already selling off their ton. So there is a possibility that ton could still hit a little bit lower, sweep all of the lows over here before pushing the price higher. Potentially to $13.50, right? I mean, of course, we could also just zip back up from here. If you look at Ton against USD, we're still uber bullish, right? Green candlestick, hammer, green candlestick, green candlestick, green hammer again, big green body. We did not close under the lows, under the opens, the open of the week of 8th of April, and now we're here. We still have room to drop, but we expect us to eventually reverse back up. It's green. It's just green. Green grass for Ton. If anything, we're anticipating more upside. 1350. Right. We could do again, I was saying, we could do a sweep and run. Zip down, sweep all of these lows, run it back up. Before the week is over, we could of course do that. Shoo! Something like that. Ooh, lightning run. But anyway, we're still expecting 1350 to be hit. I suspect we're going to go past 1350 though. Probably closer to $20. So, yeah, there you go. Ton's future still looks bright. So does BNB. Alright, hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. And if you have yet to see it, we did some comments, replies in last week's video. Check it out if you haven't.